Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
ムービー終わったにゃ。やっていくにゃ。今度はあれにゃ。新車が放置されてるにゃ。タイヤパクられてるにゃ、これ。
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. A car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
タイヤだけ欲しいのかにゃ。こっち見るにゃ。ナンバーないにゃ。
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
明らかあれにゃ。もう悪用されてるにゃ。今度 A 地点見に行くにゃ。もう邪魔にゃ。なんかリアルにゃ。
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
やばいにゃ。やばいとこからパクってきてるのにゃ。いろいろ見るにゃ。
Empty.
工具が入ってるにゃ。なんかパシパシ取ってるにゃ。こいつ素手でめっちゃ触っとるにゃ。
Nothing significant.
関係ないの写真撮ってるのかにゃ。アホにゃ。
Not much help.
ここにもなんか落ちてるにゃ。
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
やばいにゃこれ。20かそんくらいなのにゃ。18かにゃ。これも絶対関係ないにゃ。ここ野球グラウンドみたいになってるにゃ。
That's all I've got. Speak to the witness.
The lie detector's out of paper and ink. Cop it up.
ひとまず聞くにゃ。
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
もしもし、にゃんちゅうですにゃ。
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers?
やばい
Possibly
に
a
ゃ。
dealership or car mechanics
朝
workshop.
方からしてるのはにゃ。土地かぶっとるにゃ。
Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks for your help.
後からここに行くにゃ。とりあえずどっかに証拠があるはずにゃ。探すにゃ。
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Look, Buster, we all have work to do here,
ま
and
た
you're
ビン落
not
ちてるにゃ。
helping.
もう紛らわしいにゃ。なんかあったにゃ。なんか落ちてるにゃ。またマッチにゃ。
Incidental.
無関係でしたにゃ。カメラもイントネーションちょいちょいおかしいにゃ。聞くにゃ。
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, Last night, I see this brand spanking new
年寄りは
package
話
up
が
on
長い
bricks.
のにゃ。
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
信用するにゃ。
Can you describe the men?
Like I said, they were beaners.
間違えてるにゃ。
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
これ正解にゃ。
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
疑うにゃ。
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal
間
statement.
違えたんや。人も
When you get the
聞いたもおかしいにゃ
car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
あったにゃ。 意味がわからん。
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate.
なんでわから
I'll
んの
run
にゃ。
John Madsen by R&I.
まつげが好きって書いてるにゃ。一個ずつメモしてるのかにゃ。気持ち悪いにゃ。男のことも書いてるにゃ。こいつのんけにゃ。ワンちゃんのんけにゃ。やばいにめちゃめちゃ長いにゃ。全部読ませる気にゃ。どこ読んでるかわからんにゃ。次ダニーにゃ。次フランキー。クリスティアン。やばいにゃもう。次のページにゃ。
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
やばいにゃ。趣味って書いてるにゃ。どういう趣味なのかにゃ。やばいにゃ。やっぱこいつのんけかもしらんのにゃ。お姉さんじゃなくてお兄さんなのにゃ。やばいにゃ。ガブリエルって書いてるにゃ。天使の顔。でも乱暴な性格にゃ。普通に DV にゃ。やさぐれてるだけかもしれんにゃ。以上かにゃ。主人公あれにゃ。結婚しとるにゃ。また電話するかにゃ。もう終わったのかにゃ。全部にゃ。
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
もしもし、にゃんちゅうですにゃ。
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
やばいにゃ。これ、
How
はい
old
にゃ。
is your
もしか
boy
したら
now?
ワンちゃん。
Just turned 16.
学校の先生かもしれんのにゃ。
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb
じ
you.
ゃなくこんな子供と関われんのにゃ。
Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you.
終わったのかにゃ。
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Check the car and the surrounds.
Yes, sir, Detective.
This is a crime scene. We don't want anything.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
まずあれにゃ、レンチのとこに行くにゃ。そっからにゃ。
You drive. I need to go over the case
こ
notes.
こにゃ。
And where exactly are we going?
レンチ工場に行くにゃ。レンチ工場なのかわからんかにゃ。レンチ使ってるとこ
This
行
has
くにゃ。
got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm gonna go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
めちゃめちゃ眠たいにゃ。まだ6時前にゃ。中古車屋さんかにゃ。
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
あれにゃ、ワンちゃん女知らないとかいうパターンもあるにゃ。ひとまずあれにゃ、逃走しても家にもうビタ付けで追っかけるにゃ。なんか変な音したにゃ。
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
あれにゃ、オ
Be my
ーナーが
guest.
ちゃんと知ってるの偉いにゃ。
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh?
明
Maybe
ら
a
か一
used
個足り
car.
ないにゃ。
I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
やっぱりな、外国が企画がでかいかなと思ったけどね。これが多分あれにゃ、マックス2ちょっと22にゃ。下6って書いてるにゃ。違うねん、外国表記が違うのにゃ。
One left.
絶対いっちゃん下8とかなのにゃ。
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Don't think this is anything.
やばいにゃ、勝手に使ってる人に触るにゃ。この人に話聞きたいのにゃ。いけないにゃ。何見てるにゃ。
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
仲間どこにゃいたにゃ。仲間に聞くにゃ。
Any ideas?
We'll need a full statement from Dewey to put in our report.
わかったにゃ。さっきのオーナーのとこに行くにゃ。オーナーどこにゃ。
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
I've had just about enough of you, Dewey. What's the angle with Valdez?
The embassy bought the car. When it comes in for service, Valdez picks it up. That's it.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. You really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Head back to the empty lot.
車乗れないんや。やばいんや。またこれムービー始まりそうだからもう見ないんや。服がなんかアンロックされたにゃ。あれにゃ、ワンチャンなんかステータスアップ系かもしれないにゃ。いいにゃ。やっぱつけるにゃ。やばいんや。なんか天使の街は夜になると危険な顔を見せるって書いてるにゃ。もう単純にこっちがパコパコしたいだけにゃ。ガンガン打てそうだからこれにしとくにゃ。ダッサいにゃ。めちゃめちゃジジイだにゃ。じゃあこいつ顔がクソでかいから帽子が似合わないにゃ。やばいにゃ。
You can drive.
Where are we going?
警察署行くにゃ。言われてる順番に行くにゃ。めっちゃ待たせてるにゃ。ここにゃ。
You read the story in the Examiner
こい
about
つ
the Navy
当然のよう
developing
に助手席座
three-dimensional
ってる
movies?
にゃ。
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
ちょっとにゃ。携帯酷使してるからにゃ。コメント見れるようにこっちに表示するにゃ。ミストにはスクショ撮ったんにゃ。やっちまったにゃ。これでいいね。そしたらこれあれにゃ。何分してるかもわからんにゃ。
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in
YouTube
for
閉じる
questioning?
にゃ。
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
やばいにゃ。携帯見てた。どこ行けばいいのか見てなかったにゃ。やばいにゃ。
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Come on, Phelps. Talk it out with Valdez. See if he can give us anything to go on.
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Lying, Valdez. You made the arrangements for the car.
Call the embassy. I decided the color and model, but was not involved in the transaction. Ya basta! I will stand no more of this.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the Archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
So a Consul General gets in a public row with a junior car mechanic. You expect me to believe that that's all that happened?
I expect you to draw your own conclusions and to discontinue this aggressive behavior.
I'll be talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your diary. Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing up.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
You're behind the wheel.
All right. Where to?
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
Help me out.
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Would you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene.
He's not around.
Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up. I doubt it.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man. I can tell you are lying. Your lips are moving.
What now?
If Gabriel isn't here, we need to make this case without him. Look around. Find something concrete.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
違うにゃん。もう一回広場に戻れって言ってたにゃん。あ、そういうことかにゃん。ここを見てこいってことかにゃん。なんかあるかにゃん。
Not everything here is going to be relevant. I don't think this is going to help us. Diplomatic license plates.
めっちゃナンバー落ちてるにゃん。
Junk.
ゴミにゃん。怒られたにゃん。これあれにゃん。あ、タイヤもあるにゃん。
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
犯人がどこにいるかだにゃん。手がかり見ににゃん。 違うにゃ。目標にゃ。部屋を捜索するにゃ。見ていくにゃ。部屋がどこにあるにゃ、デルガトってやつにゃ。コンコンコン。やばいにゃ、こんな広いに出るにゃ、赤ちゃんがにゃ。
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Anna, do you want to go to jail? Do you want your baby to be born in jail? He was here.
He comes and goes. I can't control him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. It's getting away! Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling them out. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime. Come on, you're getting creamed by a kid in a red Ford. Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon! Valdez, I showed him! Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car!
めちゃめちゃみんな仕事しょうもないのに早く交通課から上に上げ
You
てほしい
got
の
a
に
foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
あれにゃスクショとか撮らんといかんにゃサムネがいいのがないにゃミーの顔になるにゃ質問は何個にゃ5個外してるにゃ被害総額は器物損害額$10以上にゃこれ何にゃこれがなんか関係するのかにゃ買い物なんてできんのもらってないにゃ
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
絶対いじめられてあれにゃ会えないパターンにゃ
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend.
やらしいにゃ
Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend Liberty canceled. 2-day field drill.
クソにゃ
Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
闇深いにゃこれ誰のあれにゃ記憶にゃ天国で結ばれた夫婦にゃ死んでるにゃもう召されてるにゃジジイとババアにゃやばいにゃマジなやつにゃ
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
かわいそうにゃこっちにゃいい加減道を越えるにゃ あれにゃこれ1チャプターがなんだかんだ短い気がするにゃ
You're behind the wheel.
あれにゃキリがいいっちゃキリがいいにゃ
Looks like the DA. Charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
わからんにゃどういうことかにゃ
All
ばいにゃ。黒注意にゃ。
Detectives, over here. Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Maybe, yeah.
I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
こいつ毎回見方がマジでやばいね。こうにゃ。こうにゃ。そしてこうにゃ。やばいね、怒られるね。どうせまたあれにゃ、胸ポケットがなんか出てくるにゃ。最後に取っとくにゃ。あー、やばいね、一周したにゃ。こうにゃ。痛々しいにゃ。右と左があるね。もうこいつ早いね。パパッとるね。36歳にゃ。若いにゃ。
We can notify next of kin.
悲しむにゃ。お金は残ってるにゃ。パンちゃんなんかないかにゃ。なんもないにゃ。次は右にゃ。入ってるにゃ。こいつマジで素手でベタベタ触ってるにゃ。
Patterson has life insurance.
けどこれ火災保険にゃ。
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
まさかのにゃ。痛々しすぎるにゃ。ボンネット傷つくのにゃ。やばいにゃ。
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
He's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
マジかにゃ。これも信用するしかないにゃ。表情見ても何もわからんにゃ。もうバカにしてる人が見えんの。
Go on.
Then a third person, another man, got involved.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
やばいにゃ。誰かコメントしてきたにゃ。ちょっと見るにゃ。誰にゃ。怖いにゃ。信用するにゃ、ひとまずこの人は。
Did you see the license plate?
多分無関係にゃ。
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so?
一問間違ってるにゃ。
Help me find that driver and put him
そ
away.
れはめっちゃ早起きにゃ。
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
あれには女の人優しくしてけど。
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
お話いいですかにゃ。
Olive oil comes from olives. Where's baby
意
oil
味が
come
わ
from?
からんにゃ。違うにゃ。もうどういうことにゃ。バーテンを任せろって言って。見に話聞けってことかにゃ。
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the
そ
owner?
れでも十分偉いにゃ。
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
悲しいにゃ。そこは信用するにゃ。
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
出たのかにゃ。こいつワンチャン薄ついてるかもしれんにゃ。もうあれにゃ。
What can you tell me about the
兄が
accident?
めちゃめちゃ人を疑いたくなるにゃ。
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
やばいにゃ。見てなかったにゃ。反証するにゃ。
Why are you lying, Lynch? What are you covering up?
Is that the best you've got? You expecting me to confess to being the driver?
間違えたにゃ。み何したかにゃ。質問忘れたにゃ。
I'd suggest you speak to someone who saw what happened.
やばいにゃ。もう
I'm
バカ
about
さが
done
バレるに
speaking
ゃ。
to you.
やばいにゃ。ここにゃ。
A
ここで出
witness
すべきだったにゃ。
overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
疑うにゃ。
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close.
たにゃ。
They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
疑うにゃ。
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Want to pitch Leroy about the bar? I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
賭けしちゃるのにゃ。
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
他は合ってたにゃ。
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
DV してるにゃ。まず電話かけるにゃ。カフェは調査し終わってないのかにゃ、これはにゃ。
vultures, officer.
Phelps, 1247.
にゃんちゅうデカですにゃ。
How could I help,
How bad is it?
Detective?
Come on, you can
I
tell
need
me.
to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
毎回これはめんどくさいのにゃ。
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
行くにゃ。乗る
I
にゃ。
knew it wasn't safe.
運転しろにゃ。
Can you drive to this one?
So, where do you want to go?
パティソンってやつ行くにゃ。今回会話なかったんや。めっちゃ朝方にゃ。4時36分にゃ。行くにゃ。コンコンコン、おはようございますだにゃ。
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
やばいにゃ。こんな朝からキメッキメにゃ。
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective.
事故って言いたいのか
Hit
に
by
ゃ。
a car,
これ
now
殺人
he's
じゃ
dead.
んだにゃ。
What more is
邪魔だ
there
った
to
にゃ。
tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in 44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
一緒に話聞けるにゃ。
Well, well.
お
Nice
な
to see
にゃ。
you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
めっちゃ喧嘩腰にゃ。
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
絶対これにゃ。はい、どれにゃ。これかにゃ。
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crack games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run, detective.
めっちゃブサイクにゃ。これ多分正解っぽいにゃ。
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We were always arguing. So what?
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws.
間違ったっぽいにゃ。
You married? The arguments are never any different.
間違えてるにゃ。
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
反証するにゃじゃ。
You're lying.
反証がありんやったら自分の持ってる証拠を提示してってことにゃ。
You think you can prove that? I suggest you arrest me now.
でここにゃ。もう聞いた車はこれにゃ。じゃあこれ出すにゃ。
I would have loved to push him under a car many a time, but not this time.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Come on, Phelps. Let's make ourselves scarce.
I'm out of here, Lorna.
Bye bye.
I got a business to run.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
ほら、吐くにゃ。
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
こいつマジで毎回あれにゃ。ミニ運転させようとしてるにゃ。
You can drive.
All right. Where to?
まずあれにゃ。お前行くかにゃ。じゃあ呼ばれてるかにゃ。運転頼むにゃ。プープーにゃ。めちゃめちゃ眠いのにゃ。着いたにゃ。危ないんや。
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. But the trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
It all comes back to the crime scene. We need to hit Ray's one more time and trawl for evidence.
カフェ行くにゃ。こっち開けろにゃ。運転頼むにゃ。こっちが早いにゃ。
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
ブーブーにゃ。やばいにゃ。もう眠くてもニャンチュークオリティがもう今までのドベのドベにゃ。もう普通に喋ろうかにゃ。ニャンチューと行くって書いてるからにゃ。違うにゃ。ニャンチュー刑事になるにゃ。 頑張るにゃ。ワンちゃんあれにゃ。ゴミ箱見るにゃ。ないにゃ。掃除されちゃってるにゃ。
Lester could be a heel,
We just wanted
but
to check the crime scene over one
that's
more
a
time.
lousy way
Mr.
for
Bravo.
anyone to go out.
If that's all right.
Can you be quick about it? Cops are bad for business.
Really? We'll tiptoe, Sabo. You won't even notice us.
こいつが牽制してくれてるのにゃ。
All right.
ありがたいにゃ。
Step by step, check
やばいにゃ。
every
また
inch
ムー
of
ビー始
ground.
まるにゃ。危ないにゃ。わけわからんムービーが一番困るのにゃ。ここ入れないのにゃ。めっちゃこの店広いのにゃ。奥で悪いことしてるのにゃ。絶対にゃ。
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
やばいにゃ。裏賭博にゃ。合法っぽいにゃ。 かり表示しちゃったにゃ。もうよくわからんにゃ。こんなそばにあるかにゃ。普通にゃ考えつかんにゃ。がっちりあるにゃ。
Sure, Carruthers will confirm this as the murder weapon. Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this.
Leroy って誰だったかにゃ。あの女の人だったかにゃ。一応こいつにも話しかけてみるにゃ。
Leroy Sabo!
ああ、これ
You're
が
under
リロイにゃ。
arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
危なすぎるにゃ。
Go! I'll bring the car around and head him off.
It's too late, Sabo.
待つにゃ。待つにゃ。M がめっちゃ上向いて表示されるにゃ。
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
やばいにゃ、めっちゃ逃げてるにゃ。
He's making for the roof, Cole. The fire escape.
かかってるにゃ。追っかけてるにゃ。ここだけ操作性すこぶるいいにゃ。危ないにゃ。危なすぎるにゃ。危なすぎるにゃ。痛いにゃ。あってよかったにゃ。
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski. Have patrol pick up Mrs. Patterson.
足狙ってたのに死んでしまったのにゃ。まさかの事態にゃ。やられたにゃん。
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
けどまだ交通課にゃ。 あ、そうにゃ。ひき逃げ犯見つけてないにゃ。悪いにゃ。これ続きなのか、それとも切り替わったのかにゃ。確かににゃ。ひき逃げ犯がにゃ。
Phelps, Bukowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on! Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain. I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe you.
まずあれにゃもうチャプター1個終わったからにゃ。ここでやめるとするにゃ。では皆さんお疲れ様でしたにゃーつっても猿ぐらいしか見に来てないにゃ。猿ありがとうにゃ。またにゃー。